This question is asking me to determine the unit cost of goods sold, or I'm sorry, the unit cost of good manufactured based on both variable costing and absorption costing. So I'm going to be looking at what the unit cost is. So I'm going to take the direct materials and the direct labor and the variable factory overhead and use those total costs and divide it by the number of units manufactured to figure out my variable costing per unit. I'll take all four of the costs, the direct materials, the direct labor, the variable factory overhead, and the fixed factory overhead, add those up, divided by the cost of unit, or the number of units that were manufactured, and I'll have that cost. So that's what I'm going to do. Let's go ahead and we'll take a look at some of these numbers and put them together. So we have variable cost of goods sold of $236,600 less the ending inventory. So that gives me my variable cost of goods sold. I have a manufacturing margin of $217,800. My variable selling and admin expenses, $50,600. Contribution margin. My fixed factory overhead manufacturing cost is $109,200. If I want to do the absorption costing, excuse me, the absorption costing, I'm going to need that $109,200. So I'm going to take the fixed factory overhead of $109,200. Okay? I'm going to add that to my variable cost of goods sold. Okay? Oh, I'm sorry. I need to add that to both the variable cost of goods manufactured is what I need to add that to, because that's what they're asking me is the cost of goods manufactured. So here I have my total cost. That's my total costs, variable costs, and the fixed overhead costs. Add those together. So that's $345,800. That's my total cost for absorption purposes. And does it say how many units here? Oh, up here. It says June 30th, the first year of operations, Johnson Industry manufactured 2,600 units and sold 2,200. So we manufactured 2,600 units. I can take this number then, and I can divide it by 2,600. And that'll give me my absorption cost per unit. $345,800 divided by 2,600 units. So my cost would be $133 per unit under absorption. For variable costing, it's only going to be the 236. Change my color here for you. 236,600 divided by 2,600 units. Looks like $91 a unit.